Testing 1, 2, 3. This is Melissa. Welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing? Holidays, for the most part, are over. We still have New Year's to go, but I hope you made it through. And I hope you had blessings of family and love and warmth and all the things that Christmas are supposed to give us, because Christmas is about Jesus. And we received our Savior then. So, and I know it's a hard time for a lot of people. For a lot of years, it was a hard time for me. There's those in-between years where, you're no longer a kid, but you're not a parent either. And it's like your family kind of starts to thin out, because once the matriarchs and the patriarchs pass away, then the families just start staying with their own versions of families instead of coming together for, big, huge family get-togethers. But there was a time when it was just me, my mom, and my brother, and I was always sad. I was always sad missing that big family and everything. But then once you have kids, it gets better, and then once they grow up, it's kind of depressing again. But once they have kids, then it really gets fun, because we had such a good time with the grandbabies this year. It was so much fun. But anyway, we're about to enter 2025. A lot of crazy stuff going on, not only in our country, but in the world. So I'm going to do a devotional video here soon, because I think we all need some comforting words from Jesus, because the Bible does have those for us. It does help us keep things in perspective, and when the rest of the world's flipping out over things, we can stay grounded. That's what the Word of God is supposed to do for us. Give us comfort, give us wisdom and understanding, and keep us grounded when everybody around us is going crazy. And man, have I been in my Bible the past few days. So we'll do that one day. But today we're going to do the planner thingy where I'm going to show you what I am starting 2025 off with. As if you guys have ever viewed my channel enough over the past couple of years, I have two main planner sizes that are my main planners, okay? That are my brains, and that is Franklin Covey compact size and personal wide size. Those are just perfect for me. They're not too big. They're not too little. If they get too small, then if you have, your eyes don't work as well as they used to, well, then it's just too small. But these have been my favorite. And so for January, I'm going to start off with the Franklin Covey compact size. That's what size this planner is. This is a VDS with Janet Leather Violet on the outside and TM Parm on the inside. And with the Janet Leather's just, always. So this one's new, so she's just getting broke in. So far, there's no spots or scratches on her, but that will come with use for sure, because that's what Janet Leather does. So you just gotta, take it as she goes. But this, I am one of these people that I go back and forth on wanting decorative and then wanting just the clean, functional aesthetic. I love them both. I absolutely adore them both. But now, since I've got my Cricut Joy, I just want to make bunches of fun stuff for my planners, and so she's just getting packed full. I've got a huge box full of just planner deco now, that most of it is made with my Joy or the shops that I've normally shopped with. And I can't help it. I just love it. I'm going to put the names of the shops down in the description bar so that I don't have to stop and tell you which one comes from which shop. Most of these right now are mine. This is what I've done for my Joy, because I'm usually on it at least once a day making something, because I get some brilliant idea from watching YouTube. But the main shops that I am going to be using is Simply Create Doodles, Erika Plans, and Liane Plans. Those are the ones that make the pretty dashboards and everything. And then as far as my inserts go, I would use cloth and paper in this one as well, but they do not make a Franklin Covey compact size. So I use Infinite Lotus for the main guts, for the calendar and the weeklies, and then Creative Tidbits and Dear Planners in here. And then there's also that planner website that I told you about a couple of videos ago that's just fantastic. I mean, they have everything that you could imagine. You pay a one-time fee of, I think it was like $15, and then you have multiple printouts that you could do. Excuse me, you can date them any date range that you want. You have everything from your calendar, weeklies, financial, health, just meal plans, workout plan, whatever you would like to put in your planner is on that website. I don't even remember how I found it, but I am so stoked I found it because I have made so many things for my planners, and just, the only reason I still order the weeklies and the monthlies is because I don't like cutting them. I don't mind cutting monthly so much, but the weeklies, I always mess up. So I have done some for my other planners, but I still like to order those from a shop so they come nicely crisp and completely evened out and cut correctly and all that fun stuff. So that's where my planner shops come in. So let's get started. So in the front, I would have used their Vinca color that I have on my other planners. That's more of a lilac color, but they don't have it anymore. I was so sad. It was my favorite. I have one whole planner in it that's Vinca inside and out. That's a Franklin Covey compact size, and then I have other planners that either have it inside. I have a couple of these colors, one in personal wide that has the Vinca on the inside. It's perfect together. And then I also have an A6 that I carry sometimes as a wallet that has it on the outside. But I miss it. They should bring that back. So anyway, the closest I thought, honestly, this is one I thought that I had done it on the same inside and out, but then when I got her, opened her up, I was like, oh, hey, I didn't. I did Parma on that. Okie dokie then. So anyway, it still looks good. It just doesn't look as pretty. But, so some of the things that I am making are pretty little bookmarks. I made this one. I love making stuff in whites because it just pops off pretty much anything you put it in front of. See, I have this from Bibles.net. You guys will have to excuse me. My allergies are insane. And they're driving me crazy, but they're driving my voice even more crazy. And so, anyway, layer that over that, and that is so pretty. I want some new Ollie clips because they've come out with some new ones, but they don't have any quite yet that I'm madly in love with. And I have so many already. It's just, they're not cheap. It's sometimes, even when they're on sale, they're not cheap. So it's just one of those things. Okay. And so I made this one just as my planner. I have bunches with my name on it too. I had to just recently pull all of my Christmas stuff out, but I tried to keep some just winter-based stuff in there. And then I made this one as well, just with that beautiful purple theme. This is my inbox. Oh, I got something that anyway, this is my inbox from paperco. I've had this a couple of years now, and it's my favorite one of any that I've gotten to date. So I just really like it. So I just decorated her up a little bit. Put a cute little cup with some pencils and stuff in there. And then this is another vellum I made. And then this one, I can't remember which shop I got it from. It was either Simply Create Doodles or Liane, it's like Diana's, Liane Plans. And she's on Etsy. Simply Create Doodles has their own webpage. So it was one of those, I just can't remember which one. And I've got inbox, calendar, and a miscellaneous for these. I've got several different sets of them that have different things on them. And then this one I made. I just put Jesus on it, because we all need Jesus right now, with a pretty little vine cross. And then this is a set that I bought offline I can't remember the name of the shop because I've never purchased from her before. But they were difficult to download and size and everything. I just, maybe it's me, which we all know that's an extreme possibility. But I don't know. Anyway, there's several different ones in the set. And I just printed out a couple for this. So this one, okay, this is an inbox from paperco. There is my appointment stickies. This one I made because I love this beautiful boho stuff. Got my moon and my stars and a little lotus plant. And again, I have my cat's running wild today. He's crazy. Anyway, this matches this. So I got several of these, the same color, to use and make different things, and I just love it. Love it, love it. And then there's a few more inboxes. I got them in there so that I can layer these on top of them. I made this one. Just says foolery. And this one came from one of my shops, so not sure which one, but again, check each of them, see what you got, and then you get to choose the word, and the word I chose was dream. And then I made this, layered it over a dream catcher. And then this one was also from one of the shops, and I think it's from the same. This one I'm pretty sure is from Liane's Plans on Etsy. And you can she has multiple colors you can choose from. So just multiple. And I just think it's beautiful. Now here, we go into my budget section that I have first. And I made just a little budget tab. I switched planners last night, and I was in personal wide, but I just wanted to since Christmas was over, I wanted to get into my January setup. So what I did is I took the personal wide inserts that I was using as far as budget stuff goes, and I put them in here. So what I've been doing is having a calendar with all my bills on it. And then this is my bill. You don't really see all my bills, but anyway. Then this is from Simply Create Doodles, and it's really nice. I should have another one to show you, but I have that, and I have several other things. And then here we go for January, and this is from Dear Planner. I just ordered because they're very affordable. She's got great paper, they're a great design, and very affordable. So I ordered a set of these to use for my budget planner side. But I also have and I probably will switch it up a little bit. I also have Franklin Covey's compact calendar from, I think it's called Her View. It's the most minimalist one I could get for a compact. So I ordered that. So I'll probably be switching back and forth between those because I want to use them both. And then this is from, Creative Tidbits. Let me get a drink of coffee. Went in my whistle. Anyway, this is from Creative Tidbits. Love her stuff. I love her income stuff. I love her medical stuff. All of that is really good. And then I have a spin tracker, which honestly I rarely ever use. I just put it in there just in case. And this is a vellum that I made. I think I got the image off Pinterest. And there is a payment tracker there. And then here we go. Here is another one of my dream catchers, only in a different style. This one, again, I got offline. This is from Etsy. So it's just beautiful. And then this I just thought one night, because I've always loved those little masks. And I'm like, you know what? Let's see if I can find some on my, what's it called? Design Studio that Cricut has. And I'm just realizing I got another one stuck on there. It's not supposed to be there. Look at that. Look at that. I just ordered some more last night from Cricut because they had a really, really good sale if you do the monthly thing with them, which I do because I want access to all of the designs. There we go. So they had some really good sales, and that's when I try to get everything. when it's on sale. And so I did. Anyway, online purchases there. This one is from one of the shops online. The thing about mine are I can't get things straight enough to make one of these beautiful little edges. I just can't do it. I've tried it. I can't do it. But I'm hoping one day I will be able to. My problem is because I have the shaky little hands. Shaky little hands don't like straight lines. So that's one of my main issues. But anyway, I love those. This is actually from BDS. When they first put out their Vinca color, this is it. This is the Vinca color. It's so pretty. And anyway, I thought it was so beautiful. I made a dashboard out of it. Now, these are some of the budget planner items. This one is just for your paycheck budget. This is one of the ones that I got from the online place I was telling you about. I will also try to link that. I'll have to make myself a note to link that for you guys because it is so worth it. Inserts are expensive. That, you know, they're part of my budget every year for my planners, but they are expensive. So when you can pay one price, if you are good, you have access to a printer, and you are good at printing them out, cutting them, this place is just, this website is just amazing. It really, truly is. It's so good. And then I have a lot of these, my little cactuses, because desert crazy here. Love it. I sit here, I look at these, and right now in the Northwest, it is just pretty much dark 24/7 because it's so cloudy and so rainy. It's just depressing. I'm here. Sometimes I feel like not necessarily voluntarily here, but I'm here, and it's just like I have a hard time figuring out why anyone would actually choose to be here. I need to get these things out of my shadow. Pull my, hold on a second while I mess with some stuff. I'm trying to pull the light closer to get rid of some of the shadows. See, it's horrible lighting. If you do not have natural light to help film, you need some of those great big heavy duty ring lights. And I just don't have the room to store those. So I'm stuck with this setup here, and I really dislike it. I do not like it, but it's what I've got right now. So anyway, made that pretty little one there. Made this one, my M. I've actually had this one for a while. And medical. This one came from one of the shops. And it's real, this would be real easy to make for anyone, honestly, if you've got, you know, the Cricut thing. But all you need here is just vinyl. Not vinyl, excuse me. Vellum. This is vellum. And then she just makes these with her Cricut. And then tears some more vellum there. And then you just laminate them and then cut it down to size. These are real easy to make. And they're going into my NotedCo information. Meds. This is another pretty vellum, I think I got off Etsy. Made some cool things from Etsy stuff. And then this is my tracker section. So this is the one I use for this is from Creative Tidbits. I use this for my blood pressure and my pulse, which I've been having issues with my blood pressure. It's doing pretty good right now, but man, I have been in AFib a lot lately, and that's kind of gotten me scared. This is an old tracker, but this is my tracker for my symptoms. All of this is from Creative Tidbits. And then she has appointment sections where you can make notes. This one, I just wanted to use it because I've got so many of them. This is from Dear Planner, and I use this as my mood tracker. On the other side, I use this as a tracker of how many times I get to see my grandkids during a month. I know it sounds silly, but that's important to me. Making sure I take my meds when I'm supposed to, and my scripture writing log. And then this one, it has a little mood tracker right here, but I am so moody, there's just no way all of those will work for me. But I do use this part, my sleep tracker, to, you know, figure out, am I sleeping enough? And then they usually come front and back different things, so it's really, really cool. This is from Dear Planner. This is one I've had for a past year, and I think I got her off. Pinterest. And then this is just different lists I need for my medical information. Then this, I need to put another thing in between it because I love this. This is, oh, look at my little turtles. It's turtles. I did it. Me. And it's turtles. I love turtles. And then I have made this one with my name on it. This part is just an image off Canva. And then I laminated the whole thing. And then I made these little flowers and my name on my joy and put it all together. And I've been laminating with 5mm lately, and it does so much better. It looks better. It lasts longer. Okay, and these are some of my pretty little winter ones I did. Put them on vellum. Made it on Pinterest, and then put some little snowflakes on it that I made off my joy. Just give it a little sparkle. More blood pressure ones. One of my favorite things in the world, a cupcake. I made it. Yes, I did. And then this also come off that website. And this is just a monthly sleep tracker. I'm going to try it over the one I've been using. I'm going to try this one, see how I like it this month. And then I just made this one, pretty little plants. Pretty, pretty. I love this fall color. And so I'll use it for stuff besides fall just because I love that color. I think it's really pretty. And then this is one of the trackers I haven't used yet, but I've got these set up for January. Again, I did that. That's supposed to be me sitting there reading, but she's way thinner. Just want you to know. Okay, this was an older one. Yeah, I need to take that out, but I still have some back here, so I don't like to waste. This, again, you'll know the ones that are from the shops because they'll have the nice, trim on them that Melissa can't do. And this is more appointment information, more medical information. This is from one of the shops. It says, "You grow, girl." I don't know why I keep saying "you grow, girl," because physically I'm growing every day. I don't want to grow. Not that way anyway. And that's a list of my awesome conditions. That's just dandy. And then a medication tracker. If you want to, put your exact medications down, you can try to make sure you take them. Symptom tracker I've got set up. And then pretty flowers. I did put the bow on. I made the bow and put the bow on there because I love bows. And this is one definitely off of Pinterest that I made. I wanted to, like I said, I wanted kind of a winter theme in this one. And I thought she was cute. This one's just for those of us who love fairy tales or just love horses. I love both. I made that. Therapy session notes. Don't want to show those. This is when it gets really cool. These I made, and I didn't print them on cardstock. If you want to make it thinner but still pretty secure or durable, print it on regular printer paper and then laminate it with 5mm. That thins down your planner a little bit. But I made this on that little AI program I have that comes with I think it comes with Microsoft, either Microsoft or Apple, but it's free. It's just an app you download, and you just tell it what you want, and it'll create it. And then I print it off, and I made like 6 of these all together, and I think I have 4 of them in my planner. But she's in Joshua Tree, and she's sitting there. She's working in her planner. That's the only thing it's missing is a Bible on the side. It does have coffee over here. I just need a Bible. But that's heaven to me, girls. Heaven to me. Therapy notes. This one goes into my calendar. I love how that layers over this. I just made that on Canva. And this is 2025. So this is Infinite Lotus. And these are stickers that I think I got them from, I forget. Gosh. I don't know, but they're really just very pretty. Just very pretty. Anyway, so this is Infinite Lotus, and with her, you can either order you a set of the calendars and then Because she has a couple of different styles to choose from, and then on her weekly she has several different styles of that to also choose from. So you can order them separately like that, or you can do the bundled one that has both calendars and weeklies. The problem with that is you don't get to choose what style you want. It's just, she's just got it in just one style, but it's much cheaper. And so I went with the cheaper ones, even though I preferred the ones I had last year. But if I decide I want to change, I have a ton printed out already from the website, so I've got several different options. But anyway, 2025, my heart is in the desert. It is, it is. Now, this 2025 comes with a lot of stuff, so you do get a lot more with it. And again, it's just way more inexpensive than if you bought everything separately. So you get your quarters. You'll get all 4 quarters. And then on the back of, and they come in, well, your quarters, January, February, March. And then on the back, you'll get accomplishments, improvements, and then notes. Another cactus I made. You also get your perpetual calendar. And on the back, you get more of this as you go through the month to write down things for the months, each month. This from one of the planners on shop, but I am making these myself now, just without the border. My baby boy, this is my youngest. I haven't got all of my pictures transferred, but I want a picture of each of them in here. This is Zephyr. That's my little baby boy. And then I have these, but these don't go in my planner. I just have these printed out just so you can see my other babies. This is my baby Calvin. He's the middle one. And this is his big sister Kaya. She was my first. She's my angel. So these are just, those are my babies. They just made this grandma's heart so happy. And then here's the rest of the months to write down stuff for. And then on the back of that, hold on a second, it's not too bad. Yeah, on the back of that, you get 2025 vision board. So you can go in and just list down the goals and things that you really want to achieve this year. Okay, here's another one that I made using the AI. And I made it look like a, well, I didn't make it. It did. I just told it what I wanted. It looks more like a drawing, a sketching. But again, she's got her planners and her journals. She's got a Volkswagen van parked over here. Would love to have one of those. And she, again, she's in Joshua Tree. And I made my little cups of coffee and schedule. And then this, I'm kind of mad at myself for sticking this on there. It's a sticker, and I forget which shop I got it from. I like what it says, but it's just, I don't like the way it looks. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to jizz that up a little bit. But anyway, it's on, this is December. Well, I'll be pulling this out soon anyway, because this is December. Now, this is from last year's set that I bought, but we're almost gone. To see, I had put those stickers all over there. That's just real pretty. It was real pretty. And on the back of that, again, you have your important dates, top 3, all that. And here is another one of the pretty little winter vellums I made. I made my bird pretty and shiny. I love the sparkly. And then here's the last week of this month. So we are, which I already have some in there anyway, but so I haven't written anything on there. I haven't even put any deco on these, but so this will be Monday. And these, yeah, these are from last year's inserts. This is what they look like from last year. So you had this week, priorities, to do, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, notes, and then next week. And then it had just notes for the back. Another one of my wintry things I made. And so this will be, this is this year's. So this is what this year's months look like. So they only go up to here. Now this is only if you buy the set. You don't have to, if you want something different. She has several different layouts, but this is what you get if you buy the whole monthly, weekly set. So, which I don't mind this one. I actually like this because I do like the way those little notes go there. notes there, dates there. But my only thing that I have ever really complained about with Infinite Lotus is, and some people like this because it's the minimalist aesthetic, but I would much rather, let me go back over here and I'll show you what I was talking about. Yeah, I would much rather have it darker so you can see it better. This looks more professional, but this is easier to see. So if you have issues with sight, you know, I really like this. You know, to me, this is still minimal. It's just easier to see. I do like the way this one looks better. If it was just a little bit darker, And then this is the weeks. This is what the week looks like. So this is a very basic week, and this is what comes with the set. So it only has, you know, you got your this week, you put notes here, but then the rest is just the days. So you don't have any of the groovy little list over here or anything like that I like. And I really do like, and I like lines. Lines are really, really good. I have actually was working on some last night that have lines on them, so I may attempt to get those cut straight and use them, because lines just work for me so much better. They really do, because my handwriting is all, I'm left-handed, so it's all crooked to start with. So, you know, I need the lines, those lines. I love those lines. So this is February, and that's all I've got in here to start with is January, February. And then this is just a today tag. This is a dream catcher I made. So I just love the dream catchers. And I will, as I continue to learn on Cricut, I'm going to try to make more and more intricate designs on there, because the hard part is, number one, finding the paper that works. I did buy a lot of the sparkle glittery like paper from them. It's just trash. I can't do it at all. It will not cut all the way through, no matter how I adjust the needle or anything. It will not cut all the way through, and then it just rips. So it's just a waste of time and money. What does work well is just like their matte vinyl, their shiny vinyl, and then this is called cracked vinyl. That works really well. The thread kind, the holographic kind, all of that. I see it, all of that seems to do great, except for that shimmer paper. I just like been so sad over that. So anyway, and then these are some dailies I got from Creative Tidbit. I usually make my own dailies, but these are exactly what I would use. So I love them, and I ordered them. I did make this to-do list. And then this is for my miscellaneous. And I layered this. I made this. It says Be Strong. And then this is another one of the girls that I got from that collection. And layered it over her. Thought it was beautiful. More to-do list. And then just, you know, listy list. And it says it's projects. I made, well, this was a request from my granddaughter. She wanted me to make Elsa. So without stealing a picture of Elsa, I did it this way, and I think it's really pretty. It's like a snow queen. She loves it. Makes her happy, so that makes me happy. And then I have this girl I made. And this big, beautiful pink bow. And then this is just some of my projects I've got going on for this coming year. I have several I want to do. I did really good. I got most of my projects for 2025 done. Very happy about that. This is my paperco contact list that I have. And then this is just some more little pretties that I made. Pretty there. I'm going to have to put them between things instead of being layered on each other so they come out better. Made a pretty planner. And then this, let me get this turned. Okay, so these I can't show you because that's all my contact list. And I'm using this instead of the ones from my paperco. This is from Creative Tidbit, and I really like the way that looks. And then on the back, we have these pretty things. And this is what I show you what I made for this. Okay, so for these little things, I just made this. It's like a little bookmark. And this is supposed to be a bookmark, but I did not cut it. But if you cut it right there, you can use it as a bookmark. Star and clouds. And then this is just a piece of the vinyl off of my, some I had left over, but I still couldn't use it on the Cricut because not enough of it. So I just cut it down and rounded it off to the sides and use it as a background to these pretty things. And the reason I'm making so much stuff in this color is I also have, I'll be getting toward the end of next month, another FCC size, the size planner with Janet Leather, but it's the pink. I have one in that pink already. It's a wait list item, so you have to go and put it on the wait list. It's Paporia, and it is gorgeous. It's so much more beautiful in person. So I have one in it already that's in between the personal wide and the FC Franklin Covey compact sizes. Love it. Absolutely love it. So I ordered another one in the Franklin Covey compact size, and it's going to be that color inside and out. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to get my little hands a hold of it, and my grubby little hands. Which, by the way, if you guys have noticed, I have not had my nails done in forever. This is just some pretty little stuff I put in the back. And then I have these. Love those. Those are Joshua trees. Instead of actually putting them on anything, I decided just to keep them like this. They'll last longer. And I love it. And this I got off AliExpress, and I love it. It's nice and thick and really good quality. And that be she. I have my Sarasa Dry pen. And I think I got this off AliExpress. I want to say AliExpress or either Jet Pens. They're hard to find. They really are. But the Sarasa Dry refills fit in here, and so that's perfect for me. Perfect. So I'll fix the rest of that up later. But anyway, there she is. 2025. She's waiting. She's waiting. She's waiting for 2025 just like the rest of us are. All right. I just want to show you one more thing before I let you go. Let me get another sip. I have been curious about this brand of planner that I have seen on AliExpress for quite a while now. It's looked and they're sparse. They're few and far between. More so than Motrin even. I mean, they're just more so few and far between. But the quality to me looked about the same, and it was cheaper. And this one they had on sale for the holiday season, and for $28. For $28, they had this. It's an A6, and I would have got it in a larger size, but I couldn't find any. This is the biggest one I could find. I think this is the only color they had left, and it's kind of that burnt orange color, but the inside is a cream color. And it comes with 25 millimeter rings, although they do have the kind on there that you can switch out. If you, it's hard to find A6 rings. They call personal a size A6 all the time on AliExpress and Amazon, but they're not the same. Those are personal size. This is A6, which means you have a shorter base between your rings. So you can't interchange an A6 ring with a personal size ring. And they are, again, they're hard to find. But anyway, it's not complete. It's actually, I like it better than I like the setup of the Moterms. I'm not a fan of the zippers. I like that it has this pocket much better than it has, several pockets there, then a pocket here, pocket there, and a pocket there. So you get lots and lots of pockets on the front. And still, you have this, and I like the little scoop neck. And then this and this. And the brand is Ott's Night. If any of you have been on there and saw them, It's Ox Night. I hope you can see that. I can't see how I've got it. And it does come with a, you know, the page lifter thingy wada but I never use those ever. So I always take them out because they take away, you know, how much room I have to put junk in there. Okay. And it has the big back pocket for those of you who love that. And the leather quality is every bit as good as Motrum's. As a matter of fact, see, I've got one of my Motrum's here. I mean, you can look at the pebbling side by side, and just, you know, and they're cheaper. Most of the time, they're, you know, about $10, maybe $15 cheaper. But on this particular day, like I said, I got this for $28. I mean, that's a no-brainer right there. You know, this is my beautiful little lavender one that I just love playing with. She's one of my play planners, and I really love her. And I've made a lot of stuff for her, too. Yes, I have. This I love. This, my granddaughter loves that one. She's like, that's so pretty, Grandma. Looks like Barbie. Like, well, Grandma's not Barbie. So, they definitely don't look like me. And then the other Motrum I have that I use a lot is this one. I bought the A5 in the new lavender color and made a lot of pretty stuff for her, too. This is that Vinca from VDS that they no longer have that I love so much. They gave that when people ordered them when they first launched it. But see, I've made, look at that one. That's one of my first ones I tried, and it actually came out very well. I'm just going all over the place today with you guys, showing you stuff. But yeah, I've got bunches of stuffs in here. This is a new, oh, I should tell you guys about this. This only comes in A5. Blanera is, I think is the way you say it. It's Blanera. And I will try to link that as well. But they're brand new, and the whole set was like $19, which you guys know is cheap if you know about planners. Ooh, let me show you my purple owl first. It's pretty. But it comes, I also bought the ones that are just like $10 off of Amazon. And these are perfectly good too, guys. I mean, if you just want to do it the most expensive way, these are not bad quality, especially for $10. And when you do get them, I don't have one to show you, but I've got them over here. They're all tabbed with the months. So you have months tabbed there. But this was a new shop. I don't remember how. I think it was an ad on Facebook, probably is where I saw them. But it has so much stuff in it that they've included with it. It's a little bit smaller than an actual A5. It's a little bit shorter. But, I mean, everything else fits perfectly. But you get your yearly to-do list. And then these are like things, how to evaluate how you're going with things. And then it has almost like a journaling thing. It has quotes to get you started, relationships, health, well-being, growth. And then this is a bucket list thing. And self-love thing, which I'm more about like Jesus love than self-love. And what do you want to do more of in 25, less of in 25, your vision board. And then these are what the months look like. And they're cool too. Just look at this. You've got quotes up here. And then you've got your normal list there, but you got relationships, health, well-being, and growth down there. So you can make a list of 3 priorities in each of those parts of your life. And this is what your week looks like, which I think is really cool too. Again, I would like for the everything to be darker so you could see it better, but you know, is what it is. So these are your weeks. And see, this is perfect. This is all I need to write down what I need for weeks, but then you get to set goals for each day. And then you have a habit tracker up there if you want to use that. But yeah, so those are your weeks. And I don't know if I have the end of the year here or not. I think I only put through March. But at the end of the year, they have a lot of different things for you to do to close the year out as well. and it was $20, just right under $20, and so I think it was a great value. I really, really do, because like I said, inserts aren't cheap. $20, 10's better, but 20's not bad. And then that's just what I got going on. These are from Kiki K. Today, I just put some paper in there. Therapy session notes. As soon as I get a new therapist, I just put those on my tabs. I decoed up my tabs. I do love the setup in this one. There's my Graham. Meeting notes, if I ever have meetings. Just different stuff. I just have some real pretty stuff in there. And I really do love this. This is my favorite A5 I've ever had. I've never done a VDS A5 because I don't make an A5, you know, my main planner usually. But I do love that. This was definitely worth the money. So if you can get out there and find one for that cheap and you're looking for an A6, that's awesome. And then my VDS 2025. All right, guys. I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will try to get some more out for you as soon as I can. All right. Thank you. Bye.